Career Mode is back again, and this is episode number 17, and today we have Southampton, and if I go onto the calendar, we have Everton afterwards. So I want to try and get a win out of both of these games, because if I go to the table down here, you will see we are a couple of points ahead of Arsenal, but we have had a game more. And we are also 6 points above 5th. And that is Liverpool, but they have actually played a game more, whereas Everton have played a game less than us. So maybe we try and make sure we can beat them, because it will keep us quite far ahead of 6th. Because I'm not too bothered if we don't get Champions League. If we get 5th or something, I'll be quite happy with that. But the way we've started this season, I would like to try and continue that good form. And looking at this table, you've got Man City and Spurs in 11th and 12th. As we've got a week in between the games, I am going to start with Musonda on the pitch and with our main sort of 3 midfielders and the same sort of defence we normally have. First game of today's episode, we are playing Southampton, and I know we already played them earlier in the season, but I can't remember what the score was in that game actually. It'd be interesting to have a look at that, because I'm sure we probably won, because it was, I think, before we changed the difficulty, so we probably would have won. But I'm not sure what the score was actually. Larsson's picked it up from a deflection, plays it out to Musonda, who's going to stop on the ball, cut back inside, play it to Larsson, who's going to finesse it in. Oh, the deflection put it wide. If we do manage to get into the Champions League spots, I am interested in a player like Van Dijk from Southampton. I've not really used him in career mode on this game, but I think with his age and his rating, he's probably going to be better than anything we've got currently. So I think it would be a pretty good signing for us to have in defence, because at the moment we haven't got the greatest of defenders. We've just sort of been lucky with who we've come up against and how well they've played. And Larsson can't pass apparently. But he's played in Musonda down the wing. Plays it back into him, plays it to Correa, who's going to cut back in. Oh, Kessie plays in Musonda, who's running down the line. He's going to try and keep going down the line. Gets tackled out for a corner. I'm going to do a short corner. Take it short. Do one little touch. Cross it in. Oh, that's all the way to the back post. The goalkeeper gets a hand on it. And apparently that's a free kick. Oh, they've run it down the wing. Buffal's in, crosses it in, and that's going to be a goal because it... Oh, no, he's missed it. Oh no, he saved it. Pickford. Can Correa steal it from their defender? He can. Now get on the run, on the run, on the run. Lustenberg's keeping up with him. So I'm going to have to just hit it across the keeper. And Forster saved it. Just fire it in at the near post. Can I get a header on it? Oh, and they've put it back on for a corner? Yeah, for a corner. Let's fire it in again with Larsson. Can you get your head on it? Gilabodji. Oh no, it's Iheanacho. Correa plays in Kessie. Can you finesse it around the keeper? He can. That is wonderful build-up play. I was kind of concentrating there, so I didn't really talk about anything. Trying to commentate over it, but lovely play from Larsson there. Spins aside. Correa plays it all the way through, and Kessie finishes it off very nicely. I would like to sign Van Dijk from Southampton, but I need to check on here if he's actually still there, because I've not checked, and I think they've got Target and, or no, Yoshida and Van Dijk at centre-back. Oh, and they've played it nicely, but he's put it wide. Half-time here, the stats are quite good for us. I mean, they've had one more shot than us, but we've had one more shot on target than them. So I think so far we've actually done all right. I'll try and get some more shots in the second half so we can have some more goals, hopefully. And it should be a bit easier for us, because they're going to be 1-0 down. They're going to be trying to counter-attack us, or they're going to try and attack us, and we can counter-attack them even more. Classy's got it, and he's going to have a pass out. No, oh, the defender's not done well there. Get it away, get it away. There we are. I need to just clear it. Stop giving it to them. That's Rodriguez still cutting inside, shoots, but it's wide. Another corner for Southampton, and it looks like they've gone attacking, because there are a lot more players in the box than there used to be in the other corners they've had. Let's drop it with Pickford and play a long... Okay, that's not a long chip through ball at all. I swear that had like all the power in the world on it, and that's a goal from the game being a complete idiot. I dropped that to make a massive through ball over to Correa. And he just chips it. Now we're back to square one, having it 1-1. I don't know why it did that. Honestly, didn't smash it. I held down the Y button with the, with the L1 or LB, and he just dropped it to their path. Here, Nacho. Can I get Correa? Oh, they've blocked it again. Forster is a beast. Correa's there. Can he keep going? Nobody's in the box to help. Correa gets it in underneath the goalkeeper. That was a weird thing my voice just did there, but that was a good finish. Goalkeeper mistake after making 2 fantastic saves, but I don't care. Back to plan A. We don't have to go plan B again. We can keep hold of this lead, hopefully, but I'm not going to go defensive because I want to see if we can get a couple more goals, maybe a few more shots. And hopefully we can get something out of this game because they're going to go proper attacking now. So we might be able to bring some other stuff in. Musonda! We got a free kick here. I'm just going to whip it in with Donsa because I'm not very good at these sorts of free kicks in this area. So just need to do all we can. Mere has it. He don't really do much in these games, does he? He's just in the way. He's a roadblock. Southampton have another corner. I'm going to send Correa up unless he gets blocked off. But I need to get the ball back as quick as I can. Get it away. And they've scored again. My team can't clear the ball, apparently. They just give it to them back outside the box, like the last goal. It just goes there, inside the box, the little dink, and nobody's there defending. Correa's there. Correa's in the middle. Corner, use your pace. Use your pace again. Cut in. Give it to Correa. And he's missed. Correa, you've missed an open... Well, not open goal, but... last minute. Could have made that 3-2. We had the chance. Correa's missed it. 2-2 isn't a bad result. I mean, they did end up having more shots, but again, same on target. So we'll have to move on to the second game. I've gone for a slight tweak in our lineup. I've got Cornet and Musonda. They've sort of swapped sides, and I've put Ndong in for Larson, just because I don't feel like he's doing as well as he could in our team at the moment. And I guess just for a game, we'll see how we do without him. Everton against Sunderland. This is our second game of the episode, and if you can hear any background noises when I'm commentating, it's because it is really hot in England at the moment. I'm sweating balls and I've had to open a window in this room, otherwise I am going to melt. McCarthy's played in Kone and he scores a goal. I think that's deflected in straight away, and they've obviously sold Lukaku to Man United, so they've got Kone on and he scores straight away. I can't get a hold in this game. Every time I'm trying to pass it to anyone on my team, there's just like 7 of their players everywhere. I just can't make some space and actually progress up the pitch. Like, look how deep they are. I'm trying to work my way through them now nicely. And apparently Kessie can't even take a first touch. I pushed past ages before then. And Dong's got it still. Plays it up to Musonda. Plays it to Correa. Plays it through to Donsa, who finishes. I was going to say Konsa. That's a different player completely. And Donsa finishes it off. That's the first real attack we've really had this game. And I've actually worked it well. But, yeah. Played it through nicely and finished it off easy. So once you get through these teams like this, it's actually not that hard. It's just that initial step of trying to have to make your players just force them to keep the ball in their half. It's difficult until you break through that last line of defence, and then you just need to obviously finish it off well. Oh, Buckley's hit the post and it's deflected off and it's in. Again, my defenders can't clear the ball. I'm just hammering to clear it and they just tap it. Back to square one. We need to do something about this because they're literally ping-ponging it around like Barcelona at the moment. And I swear it was like this earlier in the season against Everton. I think we lost by a couple of goals then. Half-time in this game, we've literally had no chances. Like, there you go, 1 and 1 and 1. I just can't get up the pitch. I'll give it 15 minutes in this half. I'm going to take it off and Dong for Larson just because he doesn't seem to be doing anything in there. And let's go for Iheanacho to rip. Actually, I'll leave that because I might change the formation as well. So that's a yellow card. Oh no, that's going to be a yellow card. No, that's the second yellow. Oh, great. Thanks, Kessie. Thanks for being terrible this game. I've had to go a little bit drastic here to try and get back in this game. Obviously got one less player, so I'm going to go 3 at the back, and then basically it's like a 3-4-2 instead of a 4-4-2, because obviously Kessie's not actually there. We'll see how we go. Put Weiser on at right wing, and I've got Musonda on the left, and then Iheanacho, Correa up together. Oh, it's deflected in. Barkley scores. That's game over. We're not coming back from that. Can't score 2 goals with 10 men. Can't score 2 with 11, so. Vice has been played again by Correa. Can I get it back to Correa? Can I shoot? And it's straight at the goalkeeper. Correa, sort your feet out. Get a better shot on target. You messed up at the last minute in the last game. You need to score for us now, because otherwise we're just going to concede straight away down the other end. This is what happens a whole game so far, but Barkley's missed. Okay, that was appalling, that game. It was a 3-1 loss, and yeah, 2 shots. They played like it was park the bus, because whenever they counter-attacked, it was like there was 2 of my players and 2 of theirs up the pitch, and my defenders just kept missing the ball, and I couldn't get I don't know, they just, possession-wise, I mean, it was 60-40, but it felt like it was about 70-20, or 30, I mean, good maths, but yeah, I just couldn't get anything out of that. So I'm going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you really loved it, please consider to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and peace.